All right. I've plugged the stream around. I know it's odd hours right now, but something has possessed me to do this. So I have gathered up, I've harvested every tag from every player who has competed in Salisbury, Maryland Melee singles tournaments this past season, ranking season. So that is well over 30 tags here, 34, and it's time to rank them. Um, so I'll go alphabetically here. We're starting off pretty strong. In fact, I'm renaming this tier greatest tag of all time because that's what it fucking is. Anime Disliker 52. Just saying that tag fucking makes me laugh, dude. This tag, normally a pet peeve of mine as a TO are really long tags that I have to say the whole ass tag oftentimes when I'm, calling somebody for their match. But I don't mind saying this tag. In fact, I don't even call the guy by his real name half the time. I call him Anime Disliker in person. Because this tag is just so fucking funny, man. I think it's rather widely agreed upon in our scene that he has the best tag. It really is like the best tag I've ever seen. It's so fucking funny, man. And apparently he's had that tag since way back in the day, like way before he started competing in Smash. So that's an oldie, and he just held on to it. So yeah, that one's goated. I mean, we're starting off strong here. Okay, so I guess the rest of the tiers I'll just leave it as A through D. I won't specify, good, bad, lame, etc. for each of those tiers. I'll just leave them A through D. Makes sense to me. Anime Disliker will be in his own tier. That's the only one that's gonna be in that tier. Moving on. So we'll speed things up here. Astra, this is a player I know very well. Been in the scene a long time. Another notable TO on the Delmarva Peninsula here. That's like a classic around here. Everybody knows Astra. As for the strength of that tag, though, it's okay. Rolls off the tongue just fine. Doesn't really have oomph to it, so to speak. So I'll give that a solid B. Now, Big Brown, this guy only showed up to one tournament, but I like that tag a lot, actually. He kind of just showed up and never came back. He was a decent player, too, from what I remember. He showed up toward the beginning of the season. In any case, so that's a cool tag, man. Big Brown, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with that. You got the alliteration. It's a nice tag. I'll give that an A tier. I'll put that up in A. Bitcryle, love him to death. Nicest guy I've ever met, man. That's not a very good tag. I don't know what it really means. I'm not sure what it means. It doesn't roll off the tongue well. So, Bitcryle, it's gonna be C or D. I don't want to have homie bias and just put him in C because I love this guy. We're just talking tags here. Bitcryle. It's unique. I'll give him that. That is an original tag. So I'll put him in C. Bloody Knight. He's mainly an alt player. Ultimate Smash 4 Brawl. But he can dabble in the melee, and he does just fine when he does compete. So he showed up once. He shows up to Salisbury once in a while. Guys from across the bay, and that's a classic tag and a good tag, really. Even when you subtract the factor of it being well known and having, I guess, sentimental value around here. Bloody Knight's just a kind of a good tag. It's kind of badass, if you ask me. I mean, some might think it's cliche or something like, some kid would have thought of, but yeah, I like it. I'll give that, I'll give that a solid B. Should I order? Yeah, okay, I'll order in tiers as well. I'll go all out here. So I'll put Bloody Knight above Astro. Boogaloo. Ah, that tag is so run-of-the-mill, dude. I'll give him credit for holding on to it for so long. I mean, he has not changed that tag since day one of competing around here, which has been quite a few years. Boogaloo. I'm gonna put that below Bitcrowd, still in C. Now Chadzord 79 is a player I've come to know quite a bit recently. This tag is good because I came up with this tag for her. She's an up and coming player. She's been grinding, getting pretty good. So yeah, she. Chadzord 79. I gotta put that in A for sure. In fact, above Big Brown. Maybe there's some subconscious bias there because I came up with the tag, but that's a funny fucking tag, right? Like Chad and Megazord, and then throw a random number on the end of it. It's like Anime Striker 52, but not nearly as good, of course. So Dupe. Dupe's a homie. He only showed up to LAN once, but he very regularly competes in our online tournaments. This is just for LAN, though, these tags. So he did show up to the LAN tournament. I mean, this tag is pretty mid, as the Zoomers say. There's nothing really special about it. It's one syllable, so it's easy to say, you know. Nothing tricky about it. Nothing annoying to have to say. Like, oh my god, the worst tag I've ever heard to this day is Mr. Tarantino Man. I hated that tag so fucking much, dude. Way too many syllables. Although Anime Striker 52 has more syllables, but that tag gets a pass because it's funny as hell. Anyway, dude. Where do I want to put Dupe? It's gonna be C or D. I'll put him right below Boogaloo. I'll keep him in C. Fitzy, this player only competed once in Melee this season. But I don't need to know anything about him, really. We're just going by tags here. I'm trying not to be biased about it. More or less. So, Fitzy, I mean, it's an okay tag. I definitely wouldn't put it in D. I definitely wouldn't put it in A. It's going to be a B or a C tag. I'm going to put that bottom of B for now. It'll be in B, but I don't know where the position will be at the end of this. Fly T. Real nice guy. Competed in Melee once this season, but he's competed in Salisbury quite a bit in the past, to say the least. In any case, that tag, just two syllables is nice. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, Fly T. You know what I mean? So I would probably put it. That I would probably put bottom of C right now. We haven't had any D tags. I don't know if there are any. I'm skimming through the tags right now. Yeah, there's at least one I would put in D. Okay, well, moving on. So, Ices with a Z in it. This is a younger competitor. Basically a kid. I think he came with his mom. And, yeah, I think his Start GG said he was from Virginia? I mean, he was out of region, but he came out and competed, which was cool. So, in any case, Ices with a Z in it. I mean, you can presume it's pronounced Ices. That's a fair assumption. Um, hmm, I would put that probably bottom of B. Death Chamber is the full version. This is an extended version. This is yeah, it's just the instrumental extended for 2 hours. This isn't gonna take 2 hours. I'm already well into this tier list. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, I've just been doing this for about 10 minutes, and I'm already a third of the way done. So it's not gonna be a 2 hour stream. I mean, I spent the first like 2 minutes talking about Anime Disliker 52 because that tag is so fucking funny. All right, so I'm Bobo. That's our first D tag, man. I'm sorry, that is not a good tag. I think this guy showed up and didn't, if I remember correctly, he didn't really know what to call himself, so he just came up with that on the spot, if I remember correctly. It's not a good tag. I don't like it. But if he ever comes back, I don't think he ever came back this season at least, but that has room for improvement, that's for sure. Okay, so IX, Roman numerals, 9. I presume it means 9 in Roman numerals. I played this guy on NetPlay, and he's part of Dupe's crew, so to speak. And his Slippy code is IX $9. So I presume you can just call it 9. Or IX. It means the same thing, basically. I don't know, maybe the IX has a different meaning than just Roman numeral 9. Not sure. But, I mean, it's a cool tag. It's kind of mysterious. It probably has lore behind it that I don't know. But, if I don't know the lore, I don't know the lore is what it is. I'm gonna put this in... I like this tag. I'm gonna put it between Bloody Knight and Astra. Okay, J Curbs. Kirby main. Across all the Smash games, more or less. Awesome guy. Love him. And his real name starts with a J. And the Curbs is for Kirby, so it makes sense. Smooth tag, rolls off the tongue. This is yeah, this is easily an A. I would put this right below Charizard, above Big Brown. And Kai, this is an abbreviation of the player's real name. Players whose tags are their real name, or they're like an abbreviation of their real name or something of the sort. I dig that. Like Larry Lur, I think it's cool. Just rock your real name. Cody Schwab, I like that. So Kai is short for his real name. Can't really go wrong with that. I wouldn't put it in A, but I'll put that on the lower end of B. Caleb Cujo. This is a good tag. Caleb and I have some funny ass sets, dude. I love playing Caleb in and out of bracket. Yeah, good tag. 4 syllables can be a bit much, but this is a solid tag. And his name is Caleb, so there's another real name tag. I'm not sure what the Cujo means, but you've got the alliteration, and it sounds cool. So, yeah, I mean, I would easily put this in A. Where exactly? Probably below Big Brown. I really do like Big Brown. I really like that tag. Hope that guy comes back. He seems chill. Yeah, only came around once. Caleb Cujo's a good tag. I'll put that bottom of A. Lincoln 3. My homie Chuck. It's a unique tag. I'll definitely give him that. It's only 3 syllables. It's not obnoxious to say or anything. From what I remember him saying, the tag doesn't really mean much. Doesn't have a lot behind it. It's on the weaker side. I would probably put it in C. I love Lincoln. Lincoln 3's total homie of mine. But just talking about the tag here, it's a pretty mid tag, so to speak. So I'll put it in C. I'll put it above Vitcry, though. I'll put it top of C. Top of C. You know, it's not a bad tag, but there are plenty of better ones. Lucademus is a good tag. Lucademus is a good tag. His real name is Luke, and he's fucking goated at the game. So this is easily A tier. 4 syllables is on the high side, but that's a smooth tag. I mean, it's 4 syllables, but it's smooth to say. And it's a variant of his real name, which is cool. So, and it's original. So, I would put this top of A. I would put this as second best tag for now. Metal Skin Panic. This is a friend of mine. This is the 3rd or 4th tag I've seen him have. He does change his tag quite a bit. But currently it's been Metal Skin Panic. I'm not sure what that means. 5 syllables is a bit much, but it's not obnoxious to say. It rolls off the tongue decently. It sounds cool. I'm not sure what it means. Metal Skin Panic. It's certainly unique. I think, at least. So, where would I put Metal Skin Panic? It's not A, it's not D. This is a B or a C tag. Okay, it's B tier. I'm definitely feeling B tier for this one. As for where exactly... Okay, I'll put him right in the middle of B. Mr. Incredible. I don't know if this was intentional, but this guy played Game & Watch. And the Incredible is spelled with the word ink in it. I-N-K instead of I-N-C. So I suppose that's rather fitting, if that makes sense, for Game & Watch. Because he has, well, maybe I'm thinking of oil, but you could think of it as ink, I guess. I think that's coincidence, though. I don't think the tag has to do with this character. Because he mainly was an FGC guy. Hope he comes around again. Super cool guy. Actually been meaning to hit him up about something. Anyway, so... yeah, it's a cool tag. There's quite a few syllables. So it's not super smooth to say, but I don't mind saying it. As a TO, I don't mind calling it out and whatnot. It's not a tag I would feel the need to abbreviate, because it's obnoxious to say, even though it is on the long side. And the K makes it rather original, the letter K, instead of being Mr. Incredible just spelled normally like the superhero. Because I think that's how that's spelled. I think that's just spelled normally. So, yeah, this is another B or C one. Mr. Incredible. I don't want to shaft him here. This is a C. This is a C. But on the higher end, I'd say. Yeah, I would put him top of C. Okay, nope. This is the best Ultimate player in our scene. This is a bad tag, dude. This is like... But I gotta give him credit for sticking with this tag. And I'm used to it at this point, you know? But I think when I first saw this tag, I was probably thinking something like, can't you do better? But, no, he's stuck with the tag. And I wouldn't go telling him to change it, you know? He's rocking it. He's owning it. But taking that tag at face value, it's a weak tag. I would put it still above I'm Bobo. I would still put it above I'm Bobo, but it's gonna be D tier. Look who it is. Yours truly. My tag's okay. I would immediately B is jumping out at me. B tier. I I hope I'm not having subconscious bias here. I wouldn't put myself in A. So about my tag, it is based on the song. Well, my original tag used to be Midnight Rambler, which is verbatim a Rolling Stones song, and I shortened it to Rambler. It's based off that song, which I really, I suppose you could say, identified with at the time that I chose my tag back in, I want to say 2014. Then a couple years or so later, I changed it to Rambler. Yeah, a couple years later. But yeah, my tag is yeah, it's 2 syllables. It's smooth. It's not very unique. I mean, it's a common word, but it's not a common tag. I've seen other Ramblers on StartGG, but they're far and in between, you know. Right, it's not like I've ever played one in bracket. So yeah, 2 syllables, smooth to say, not very original, has cool lore behind it. I would put myself at top of B. I like my tag. If I didn't, I would probably change it. But I've been rocking this one a long time, and I'm not changing it. So let's see. Yeah, I'll put myself at top of B. Hopefully there's no subconscious bias there, but there probably is. Okay, so Sandwich, same friend group as IX and Duke. They all came as a crew this one week. And Sandwich. This is a D. I'm sorry, this isn't a good tag. Not to rip on people's tags, I mean, it's like Nope, you know. If you stick with that tag and you own it, more power to you, dude. But taking these tags at face value, I just don't think... Like, Nope, I'm Bobo, and also Sandwich. Those are low tiers, man. I've certainly seen plenty better tags. So, I mean, Sandwich, it's kind of goofy. It's only 2 syllables, you know. It doesn't, like, piss me off like Mr. Tarantino, man. I use that as an example a lot for the worst tag ever. So Sandwich... Do I want to put him middle or bottom? Yeah, I'd still put him above On Bobo. I think On Bobo is probably the worst tag of the season. Silver Demos. Yeah, at least with Nope, he's got the 0 in there. I'll give him that. I don't know, maybe there's got to be some meaning behind it. Like, Nope, you're not beating me, motherfucker. Or things of that nature, I suppose. So Silver Demos, another variant of somebody's real name. Real name is Demos. Not sure what the silver alludes to, but yeah, I mean, it's a cool tag. 4 syllables, not too bad, easy to say. Real name and pretty unique. I'd be willing to put this in A, but bottom of A, I would say. The lower side of A. Don't want to put him above or below Caleb. I'll put him below Caleb. So I'll put him Silver Demos bottom of A. Been bad. This guy showed up once or twice. Good Marth player. He's from Delaware. So he had to make a drive to come down. And I appreciate that, but I gotta be unbiased here. Even though he's a homie for doing that. Nice guy. That tag is average. You know, it's not a bad tag, but it's far from great. It's simple, you know, and simple can be good. And it's a decent tag. You know, it's average. It's decent. I don't know if it has to do with the comedian Sinbad. Good comedian, by the way. Either way, that doesn't really matter to me. If there's lore behind it, I don't know it. Just by the sound of it. I mean, I guess it's not that original. because there is a comedian by that name who's well known. I would probably put this high in D tier. Yeah, I would put this top of C, I think. Soft-boiled. Oh my god, okay. This is the first tag that irritates me, man. And it's not because of the word soft-boiled. That's fine. A soft-boiled egg is a thing, right? It's the childish mix of upper and lowercase letters. And Gavin, if you were watching this, can you please make your tag just normal title case? I don't like having to memorize. I have memorized your upper and lowercase fucking clusterfuck of letters here. Please make it not like that. I'm gonna have to put your tag in D tier, dude. Now it's fitting because you play Yoshi in Smash 4 and Ultimate. Yoshi has eggs, soft-boiled. I get it, you know, and it's rather unique. There is another soft-boiled or two out there that I'm aware of, but it's still rather unique. You've got the letter mix-up, but I don't like it. The upper and lowercase letters, man. That gets me. I wish you would fix that. I don't like that at all. So it's gonna go in D. I'll put it above sandwich at least. I'll keep it below note. Maybe I'll put it above note. Yeah, you know what? Okay, because this tag does make sense for who he mains. Not in Melee. I mean, he's dabbled with Yoshi in Melee, but he mainly sticks with Ness. And his Ness cooks, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I'll put him top of D. Okay, Spooks. This player used to compete more around here. Didn't compete much this season, but that tag, I don't know if there's much behind it. Is what it is, I don't know. Taking this tag at face value. One syllable. Kinda unique. This is easily B. I don't know if I'd put it in A. No, I probably wouldn't put it in A, but okay, above Metal Skin Panic, definitely. Probably below Astra. I like Astra. That's a good tag. Okay, so the Ultra K. This was a group of younger guys. One of a group of younger guys that just showed up one day. This guy played one Melee set and left, and it was with me. But I really appreciated him playing Melee for the first time. I think it was his first time playing, and he didn't do too bad. I didn't 4-stock him, and I had 3 games to do it. I think they were all 3 stocks. It was a best of 5. All sets were best of 5 that day. Anyway, so I mean that's a cool tag, the Ultra K. It's rather unique. I wouldn't put it in A. Definitely not D. This is a solid tag. The Ultra K. I would put it in B, but probably the lower end. Yeah, I'll put it below Kai, above Ices. Okay, Thumu's 27. The tag is a little tricky to say. I would want to say it is Thumos. Thumos just sounded a little unnatural to me, but I got used to it. He competed in Melee 2 or 3 times, if I remember correctly, at the beginning of the season. Hopefully he comes back around next season. Thumu's 27. This is definitely no higher than C. Far from a great tag. It's original. That's the only thing it has going for it. It's unique. But it doesn't have anything else going for it. There's nothing much good about it other than the fact that it's unique. But unique doesn't necessarily make it a good tag, if that makes sense. So I don't really want to put it in D. But at most, it's low C. It's above soft-boiled. The thing about soft-boiled, like I said, the mess of upper and lowercase letters, man. That's what I really don't like about that fucking tag. Gavin, please fix that. It's not too late. Capital S, capital B would be fine. So, who moves 27? I feel like I'm hung up on this one. I guess I don't want to put it in D. Yeah, I'll put it bottom of C. Bottom of C is fine. I think that's fairly accurate. I'll put it below Fly T. Truckmaster 67's a fucking funny tag, and this has lore behind it. I was there when this tag was incepted in my car. So this player and I were in my car. I was driving us to Xanadu across the bay. Salisbury's in eastern Maryland. Xanadu's on the other side of the bay. And I was driving us there, and this bluegrass song came on, and thus Truckmaster 67, a fictional Melee Falco streamer, was born. When this bluegrass song came on, Paul, this Truckmaster 67, Paul's his real name, he created this character, Truckmaster 67, who's a Melee Falco Twitch streamer, I guess, and he played Falco because he liked firearms, you know, Second Amendment rights, and he did this like redneck fucking dialogue about how he was gonna practice tech skill or something like that. It was really funny, man. I can't do it justice. Truckmaster 67 is easily A tier, on the high end of it. I gotta put it. It's the second best tag, dude. That is a funny fucking tag. It's no Anime Disliker 52, not quite, but Truckmaster 67 is a pretty funny tag. Okay, 4 to go. Turbo Gilman. I know the lore behind this tag, behind the first and the second word. It's very unique. It's a cool tag. The lore is a bit much to explain, so I'll save you all the details, but it's cool. The story behind this tag, there's quite a bit behind it, and he's a good friend of mine. Very well-known Smash player in general, at least at a local level. He was actually featured in the famous Smash doc. Well, I shouldn't say featured, but made an Easter egg appearance in the background at one point. I don't know exactly where. Anyway, so Turbo Gilman, that's a great tag. I mean, that's easily A. There's a very cool meaning behind it. It's very original, easy to say. You can even abbreviate it to just Turbo or just Gilman if you're calling out his tag. Yeah, it's a great tag. I would put this below, right below Truckmaster, right above Lucademus. I would put it higher than Lucademus, actually. It's a great tag. Wakanda Forever. I feel, is this like a common meme? I mean, nobody's in chat right now because it's fucking 3 a.m., but maybe whoever's watching this back, you can enlighten me on what Wakanda Forever means. I don't know if this is a meme or what. I don't want to put it in D because I just don't know much about this. I feel like it's a meme of some sort. I mean, it's not like terribly unoriginal. I remember, I think this is the only tag exactly that verbatim on StartGG. There's probably Wakanda Forever spelled out phonetically, but this is the only Wakanda number 4 ever. It's one word. But you can't fit it all horizontally, so I had to space it out and make a new line. Anyway, so, I mean, it's not terribly unoriginal. I don't get what it means. Sure, it means something, you know. I think it's a meme of some sort, but I would put it in C. Probably bottom of C, to be honest. Alright, so Swoop. Simple tag. The $sign makes it a little bit more original than just the normal word swoop. This is going to be a B or a C. It's not great. It's not bad. Man, I don't know. Where do I want to put swoop? Well, one syllable is always nice. I mean, easy to say. Well, not all one-syllable words are easy to say, but most of them are. Like the most letters in any one-syllable word in the English language is strengths. That's a hard fucking word to say for one syllable. Yeah, fun fact for you. That's the longest in terms of number of letters. One-syllable word in the English language. It might be tied with something else, but yeah, strengths. Anyway, so swoop. I mean, it's a pretty decent tag. It's definitely not A tier. I would put it B. I would put it B. Probably around the middle of B, like below center, a little below center. I would put it below Fizzy, above Kai. And YoFK, this tag has lore behind it. So the K, I'm not gonna say the person's tag, but the K is short for somebody's tag that is he's a banned player in our region, and I won't go into details. I won't disclose that on stream. But this tag stands for YoFK. It stands for Yo, Fuck, and that player's tag. That starts with a K. So yeah, and that player's banned for good reason. And the funny thing is, Paris, the mastermind behind this tag, came up with that tag before this guy even got banned. We'll just call him K. Got banned for doing bad things repeatedly. So again, I won't disclose that on stream. I won't disclose the tag or what he did. Just know he's a banned player in our region, and Yo Fuck blank, Yo Fuck K. That tag was created before this guy was outed for doing the bad shit he did. So it was like prophetic, you know. It was ahead of its time. So this is a pretty good tag when you know what it means. So I've explained it to y'all. So this is definitely A tier. I would put it. I'm gonna put it above Chadzord, below Luke Deans. So there we go. That's it. How long did that take? Probably under an hour. Yeah, less than 40 minutes. Okay, not too bad. I was going about a tag a minute, on average. So that's that. There's your tier list, folks. Only a couple people popped in here, I noticed, throughout me doing this because of the fact that it's fucking 3 a.m. right now on a weeknight, or weekday morning, whichever way you want to look at it. But I hope y'all who are watching this back enjoyed it. I did my best. These are ordered in tiers. This is not just placed in tiers randomly. These are ordered in tiers, top to bottom. So that's my take. And that is it. That stream. Hope you all enjoyed it.